Welcome back to my Colorado Mountain Garden and Homestead, and today is January 12th. The last video I did was on the 9th on the micro-dwarf tomatoes. This is the Tiny Tims. And yesterday, all the tomatoes that you see that have the red hue to them were mostly yellow, but I was making tamales, so I didn't get a video done. But I just want to show you how quickly they're changing colors. And even the orange hats that I showed you on the 9th are more orange now. This is going to be my last video of the plants themselves. If you want to see still shots of the tomatoes, you can go to my Colorado Mountain Garden and Homestead. That's a public page. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go there and see stuff. It's not just about plants. I cook, I do all sorts of things. I'm a beekeeper. So this is the first one that it only has one that's turning right now. Although it wouldn't surprise me that tomorrow, if this one right down in here is going to be more yellow and things like that. So still photos go over on the other side. As I harvest these, I'm going to try and make another video. Some of these we will eat. Some of them I'm going to save seeds from. These were started on 923 in paper towels. They went into 1-gallon containers on November 14th. So Thursday the 9th was 60 days from the day I stuck those in. And days to maturity for these do say 60 days. Now, we're a little bit behind, but, you know, if I had perfect conditions inside my house and it was right around 70 to 80 or even 90 degrees, these would ripen a lot faster. So I'm right in line with where they should be. Now, this one has 3. 1, 2, and there's a third one back there. This one right here you can see is starting to get that hue to it. And tomorrow that one will probably be a little bit yellow. So I'm excited, and these are beautiful plants. Very healthy. I'll scroll back out on this one. I got plenty of tomatoes. Happy about it. These were seeds that I saved from the ones that I planted in the garden last year. Well, let's see. They went in the garden around the 1st of June. And I saved seeds from those. And then I was testing those seeds, so I decided to go ahead and grow a few indoors to get more seeds. And I also shared some plants with another gardening friend, so she could try them out and everything like that. Now, these are in 1-gallon pots, so the pot is probably somewhere between 8 and 10 inches tall. If you're going to grow these in pots or on like a deck railing planter, you really want it to be at least that deep, because the tomatoes need more space for the roots. The roots are going to grow down, so they're going to grow deep. So again, sometimes the railing planters that I see, they're only about 4 inches tall. I don't know how well these would do in them. But you could definitely grow them in a big hanging pot, or even a pot on your deck if you don't have a lot of space. You don't have to be in the mountains, but if you are, cool. What else can I tell you? These are just fun tomatoes. This is going to be my 4th year growing the Tiny Tims. Also the 4th year growing the orange hats. So they do well up here. And I'm at 8,800 feet. The other seed that I have going, and I mentioned that in the last video, is my rosemary. I knew I had 2 seeds that had germinated. Both of them are about ready to poke through the soil. So as soon as they had little roots on them, I stuck them in the soil. And that I did on Friday. And I can see the little leaves poking up. So we'll have some updates on that. I only had 2. The rest of them are still waiting to germinate, and those can take anywhere from 14 to 21 days. I was surprised that I actually got a couple earlier than that. I did, when I checked the seeds today, saw the possibility that there's another 2 or 3 that have little roots coming out, and I will put those into the little seed starting mix as soon as they start getting that little root on them, because when they grow too fast, they sometimes can get intertwined with the paper towel, and then I kind of have to cut the seed out, but I did space them pretty well. That's about it. It's cold here. No snow, but it's cold, as I'm sure it is cold everywhere else, or at least in half the country. Please keep all those people in California in your thoughts and prayers, especially those that have lost their homes or don't know if their home has burned. That's such a tragedy out there. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and happy gardening.